President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh attend beating retreat ceremony in Delhi. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma attends Foundation Day program of Village Defence Organisation. Meghalaya set to expand number of seats in district councils, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in Mann Ki Baat program tomorrow. And in tennis, world number 1 Ashley Barty wins first Australian Open title, beating Danielle Collins in Melbourne today. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj, bringing you the news in detail. As 1,000 drones dazzled the azure blue sky laced by floating clouds above Delhi, the show was the highlight of the beating retreat ceremony. The ceremony was held at the historic Vijay Chowk. President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, along with other dignitaries, witnessed the show. Martial musical tunes with Indian fervour was the flavour of the ceremony this year. For the first time ever, the drone show was incorporated to commemorate 76 years of independence, being celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. ₹6.51 crore. The project is being implemented by the Assam Police Housing Corporation. Recommending expansion of the number of seats in district councils, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said Garo Hills and Khasi Autonomous District Council will have a maximum of 40 members, even as the Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council will have 32. Sangma said the number of nominated members will be a maximum of 4 in the Garo Hills Autonomous Council and Khasi Hills Autonomous Council. It will be 2 in the Jaintia Hills Autonomous Council. As for village councils, the council will be elected under Rangba, Snongs, Sordars and the Nokmas will be the de facto chairman, Sangma said, adding that the proposals will be sent to the union government.
Discussion with all different stakeholders, including the district councils themselves. And these suggestions have come from the district councils, and accordingly the state government has proposed this to the government of India, and these proposals will go in the next few days.
Ahead of the budget session of Parliament, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has convened an all-party meeting tomorrow to ensure smooth functioning of the House. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu has called an all-party meeting virtually on Monday. The government has also convened an all-party meeting on the same day to seek cooperation from all political parties for smooth functioning of the budget session. The meeting will be held virtually in view of the COVID-19 situation. The floor leaders of political parties in Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha have been invited for the meeting. The budget session will begin on Monday with President Ramnath Kovind's address to both the houses of Parliament. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the union budget on 1st of next month. Now we take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Hey girls! Hi! Congratulations! आज तो पार्टी चाहिए। पहले चैंपियन के साथ सेल्फी लेंगे।
आइडिया, यही करते हैं पार्टी।
पिज्जा पार्टी। ये चल अपना कार्ड और पिन दे।
मेरे कार्ड की डिटेल्स मैं खुद ही डालूंगी। आरबीआई कहता है अपना पिन, ओटीपी, सीवीवी या इंटरनेट बैंकिंग पासवर्ड किसी के साथ शेयर ना करें। ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग सिर्फ अपने कंप्यूटर, मोबाइल और सिक्योर नेटवर्क से करें।
बाय गर्ल्स, कहाँ जा रही है? सुना नहीं? नो शेयरिंग।
आरबीआई कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. This time Mann Ki Baat is being broadcast from 11:30 a.m. instead of usual 11 a.m. after observing remembrances to Father of the Nation on his death anniversary. This will be the 85th edition of the monthly radio program and the first episode in 2022. To be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, All India Radio website and News on Air mobile app, the program will also be streamed live on the YouTube channels of the AIR News, DD News, PMO and the Information and Broadcasting Ministry. AIR will broadcast the program in regional languages immediately after the Hindi broadcast. The regional language versions will also be repeated at 8 p.m. Responding to an allegation that the Meghalaya government was violating High Court order, Urban Affairs Minister Snavhalang Dhar said government will adhere to the State High Court order on the issue of relocating residents of the Harijan colony. While residents of the colony claim that the High Court has sought to maintain status quo on the issue, the government says relocation of the Shillong Municipal Board staffers will begin after the civic body shifts to Limpingat Cottage on the Bishop Cotton Road. The minister said employees of other departments will be shifted from the colony after the Shillong civic body staff. In tennis, world number 1 Ashley Barty won her first Australian Open title after beating Danielle Collins of the United States in the women's singles final at the Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne today. Top seed Barty defeated Collins in straight sets 6-3, 7-6. In the men's singles final, 20-time Grand Slam champion Rafael Nadal will clash world number 2 Daniil Medvedev at Rod Laver Arena tomorrow. Reviewing various ongoing projects related to housing and construction in the state, Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb in a tweet asked officials to expedite all project works. Officers of concerned departments were present at the 104th board meeting of the Tripura Housing and Construction Board, chaired by Chief Minister. Inaugurating the new science block and the Atal Tinkering Lab at Good Shepherd Higher Secondary School, Jaishankar today, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said he would sanction 25 lakh rupees to expand the science lab. In a tweet, Sangma recalled the 50 years of existence of the Good Shepherd School along with 50 years of Meghalaya's statehood. He also appreciated the exemplary service of the school to society. Minister B. Lingdo was also present on the occasion. The government has set Monday, January 31st as the last date for schools to register with Sainik School Society for setting up new schools. Process is underway for evaluation of registered schools for the academic session 2022-23. Marching ahead in tune with the National Education Policy (NEP), government has decided to provide increasing focus on value-based education. This would enable children to inculcate pride in the rich culture and heritage of this nation, including effective leadership. Character, discipline, sense of national duty and patriotism would be the hallmarks of such leadership through setting up 100 new Sainik schools. Applications are invited for joining the initiative only through web portal https://sainikschools.ncog.gov.in. Presently, 284 schools have registered. In the COVID-19 update from Northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported 3,197 active cases, even as discharged cases stand at 58,145. The tally for the dead is 285. In Assam, the active caseload is 32,013, while the cured cases account for 6,71,631. The death toll is 6,400. With 3,804 active cases, Manipur has notched up 1 released cases, even as the death toll touched 2,037. Meghalaya has recorded 2,422 active cases, even as dismissed caseload is 86,265. The tally for the dead is 1,515. With a caseload of 14,608 active cases, Mizoram has reported 1,54,663 discharge cases, even as the dead account for 597. With 902 active cases, Nagaland has reported 32,574 cured cases. The death toll is 713. Sikkim has 1,450 active cases, followed by 35,938 discharge cases, even as tally for the dead is 428. Reporting 5,798 active cases, Tripura has 93,266 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 892. Over 165 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive in the country. The ministry said more than 56,72,000 COVID vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours to the beneficiaries. The country reported over 235,000 new COVID cases in the last 24 hours. Currently, India's active caseload is 20,04,333. The Union Health Ministry said more than 3,35,000 COVID patients have recovered during the last 24 hours, and national recovery rate stands at 93.89%. More than 3,83,00,000 patients have recovered from COVID-19 in the country so far. The ministry said more than 72,57,00,000 COVID tests have been conducted so far. More than 17,59,000 COVID tests have been conducted in the last 24 hours. To end the news, the main points once again. President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh attend beating retreat ceremony in Delhi. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma attends Foundation Day program of Village Defence Organisation. Meghalaya set to expand number of seats in district councils, says Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to share his thoughts in Mann Ki Baat program tomorrow. And in tennis, world number 1 Ashley Barty wins first Australian Open title, beating Daniel Collins in Melbourne today. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.